win this one, the German number 2, the seeded player on this board, seeded number 29 today. But Kieran Teehan, young man from Cork in Ireland, who you might have seen at the World Championship, and won his opening game as well. Kieran Teehan, he acquitted himself very, very well. Beat Ross Smith 3-0, which when you look at how well Ross Smith is playing right now, that's a decent effort. And he was only beaten in a deciding set, tight game, with Mervyn King.
140. $60.
Well, this isn't bad, Gabriel.
170.
Not bad at all. Strong start from the big German, who is a big scorer. He's had some success this year already,
80.
Gabriel Clemens. He's still pushing to win that first PDC ranking title. If you're looking at players who haven't won one yet, but may pick up their first in 2020, Gabriel Clemens has got to be
28.
Right up there with the most obvious contenders.
$77.
Gabriel must be about 6'5". I think Kieran Teehan is actually taller than him, which is saying something. Wayne Mardell would approve of that route for the 104.
64.
Starting on the 16s, if you miss either side, you still have a shot.
$96.
Teehan down to a finish, but the German giant, Gaga,
Game shot.
wins the leg. Double 10, the double that seals it. Holds his throw. So yeah, Clemens has been pretty good so far this year. When you look at his
57.
averages, there's room for improvement there. I mean, he's averaging about 94. That puts him just about in the top 30, or top 32 in the averages list. But he's played a lot of games because he's been winning. So yesterday he made the quarterfinals. Last Sunday made the quarterfinals. The Sunday before that he made the semi-finals. He's lost out to Aspinall, Ratajski. Yesterday it was Steve Lennon. Aspinall and Ratajski both went on to win on those respective days. So he's finding ways to win, even when he's not playing his best. But amongst these 20-odd games he's played, there have been 500 averages already. Now, none of the enormous 100 averages, sort of 110s or anything. They're all about sort of 100, 102, 103. But we do know that Gabriel has got those big, big numbers in his locker as well. So I think it's almost a good sign. If you're not playing your best and yet you're still in quarters and semis on a regular basis, then I think the sky's the limit, really.
174.
Not bad from Teehan, that. 174 gets him to a finish. Could go bull. No, he's gambling. He's gambling. It's paid off. 65 left for the former locksmith from Saarlouis in Saarland in the southwest of Germany.
56.
He was literally the poster boy, all over the posters for the Euro Tour in that part of the world, Saarbrücken, last year.
Game shot.
Darts like that indicate why. He really, really is a very, very dangerous player, Gabriel Clemens. He's made a number of PDC finals, including a World Series final. He just hasn't managed to get over the line in any of them yet.
140.
I do think it's a matter of time.
$81.
Kieran Teehan,
134.
stepping up from playing Challenge Tour darts last year. Did win a Challenge Tour. Came close to winning Development Tour titles as well.
96.
Didn't even realise that he'd qualified for the World Championship, Kieran Teehan. He only got told the final weekend of Challenge Tour action that he'd done enough. Had no idea. Had to figure out how to get to Ali Pali and what was involved in the whole thing. And then, of course, won his opening game against Ross Smith, beaten, as I say, by Mervyn King, but still went home with £15,000 sterling.
Game shot.
Double 16 is there. It's a 12-dart leg for Gabriel Clemens, and you know what? Those 5-ton-plus averages that he's hit already this year on the Pro Tour, it might be about to reach the half a dozen mark, and this one could end up being the best of the lot.
$100.
Good stuff.
140.
I do like Gabriel Clemens in that he's almost quite his style. You know, the little finger raised, sort of delicate grip of the
100.
dart. Looks very precise. It's sort of delicate, isn't it? And yet he's called the German Giant. It's like watching
44.
It's like watching a hippopotamus fix a watch. It's incongruous, but magnificent at the same time.
100.
He is some player, though. He genuinely could win multiple
98.
ones of these. He gives you the feeling of sort of like a mental Suljevic or Christoph Ratajski, one of these guys who've played in mainland Europe for a number of years, and once they've decided to come over and give it a go, once they get to grips with it, then multiple titles might be coming their way. That's a great dart. Needs tops.
54.
Doesn't get it. Clemens will look at the 16s again. He nearly took this out in the first leg. He's going to get a dart again. It's at double top. Oh, and he's missed it in almost exactly the same place. Gabriel Clemens misses a dart for a 4-0 lead, and that might well have been game over. This has to go. And it does go. Good dart, Kieran Teehan. He's in this game. He's got a foothold.
$58.
Andy Bolton and Alan Tabben, the two players left to play their first round games on this board.
96.
So the winner of that faces the winner of this. I can tell you we're going to be looking at board 8 for our second round matches. That will see Glenn Durrant, the 3-time Lakeside World Champion, face Ryan Meikle.
180.
As Clemens puts in his second 180. He's had 2 180s and a 171. They've all come on his own throw. And Kieran Teehan,
58.
well, he's going to have to hit 12 darters, maybe even better than that, to break the Clemens throw if this continues. We'll also see either Keegan Brown or John Henderson, those two duking it out, play Devon Peterson, who was superb yesterday, or Christian Bunser, who beat Michael van Gerwen yesterday.
$81.
There is just a little thing with the Kieran Teehan throw where it just seems like the body's moving forward. It may just be with the last dart.
60.
He does seem to sort of just move forward
96.
a bit. Which, look, I mean, everybody's got different ways to throw. Nathan Aspinall just sort of hops up on his front foot. Works for him. Well, that's the foot. Gabriel Clemens hit 180 in this leg. Hasn't hit a treble since, and then he's gone 60-39 to leave himself on double 12.
6 scored.
That's only 6. Kieran Teehan has gone from having the biggest finish in the game to having the third biggest finish in the game after that visit, but it doesn't matter because it's 4-1 Gabriel Clemens. The double 12 taken out in no time at all. 100 average, still there for Clemens at the minute.
97.
Oh, that's good. Surely.
100.
Yeah, lovely. 180, number 3 for Clemens. That's the first time he's produced one against the Teehan throw.
96.
And he's already stolen the darts effectively. Surely you can find the treble there.
100.
Yep. He does group those darts together so spectacularly. We've not seen him do it as well as he can. I mean, it's like vintage Simon
58.
Whitlock when he gets going, Clemens. He'll stick 3 that you couldn't place them in the board any closer together. They just seem to slide down the barrels of the previous darts. Can he do it here? Not in that case.
100.
That's a little disappointing after the first dart, but he has left himself 121 after 9 darts against the throw. Teehan needs a treble. Well, he could do with another.
140.
Great visit. Great visit for Kieran Teehan. 11th segment now. Now the bull.
96.
Close. But kind cigar for the big German. Can he rescue this, Teehan? He won't in this visit, and he's just
58.
hoping that Clemens misses. Double 12, pinned it last dart, first leg.
Game shot.
First dart, sorry. Pins it this leg, first dart. It's a 14 darter. It's a break of throw, 5-1. And Kieran Teehan, well, he is being taken to school by Gabriel Clemens here. Looking very, very sharp.
140.
Said before this board got going that Peter Wright and Gabriel Clemens, the 2-seeded players, would be heavy favourites to meet in their board final. From what we've seen so far,
59.
You anticipate that's going to happen. I know that Andy Bolton and Alan Tabant will want to have their say. There we go. Look at how he groups those. Surprised he didn't stay there with the third dart, but you just see those darts. They just slide down the barrel. Those tapered points.
140.
The barrel just tapers down into the point. It's not like a separate bit clipped on. It's very sort of soft tip kind of setup. Not many players who have that setup.
44.
Ooh, a loose one. Kieran Teehan all over the maths.
126.
Still doesn't get the required setup shot to leave a finish. Clemens.
98.
Chips away, leaves himself 2 darts from victory. The German giant's been impressive in this against an up-and-coming young player who's got a lot of potential. But you should take a look at Gabriel Clemens.
Game shot and the match.
And see what he should be doing over the next couple of years, because Gabriel Clemens, it's a surprise he hasn't already won a ranking title. He's just averaged 102 to start the day. Is today the day that the German giant can go and claim victory? 1 match down, 6 more wins needed for Gaga if he is going to become just the 2nd German to win a ranking event in PDC darts.